Good evening, everybody. This is the Team Lotus call for August 20th. I am going to keep this brief this evening. We'll do a Team Cup check-in, and also I'm going to do recognition first and then Team Cup check-in. And then we'll talk about what's coming up for the rest of August and leading into September in terms of Fit Club and marketing and all that good stuff. I know we touched on some of that last week, but I want to just kind of reshare and just remind everybody of where we're going. So first, I want to start off with recognition. Congratulations to Katie. She added a coach, which means she's halfway to Emerald. So that's awesome. Good job. I think that's going to be a great thing for the person that you added. I've seen her name a lot in your Fit Club. She would be a great person to actually actively work her business, just based on what I've seen. So if you need any help with getting her onboarded and that sort of thing, let me know, and I can help you out with that. So congratulations. And Katie is at SC2. Then we also have Ashley. I think you're at SC2, but I don't see Success Club points. So maybe it was that you helped somebody with BOD, which is awesome. So that's great. Jamie, you are at SC4. That's awesome. Help one more person and you'll hit Success Club, and that is awesome. Hitting Success Club, if you do that 3 months out of your first, I think it's 6, will earn you a summit ticket. So you definitely want to do that. If you're in your first 6 months, that's a great goal to strive for, because not only will you make the commission and potentially build a business, but you get that paid for, and that will be for next year in St. Louis. So that's awesome. Let's see. And then I'm also at SC2. This week I have been hosting a Ultimate Reset info group on Facebook. I think some of you are in that. I have 15 people that are learning about that. A couple of them are Team Glow coaches or participants. I think there's one girl in there who is not a coach, but she is in Ashley Howard's group, and she's going to be doing that with us. Her name is Emily. I'm pretty sure she's committed, so I'll be putting her in our BOD group. What I'm going to do just with the transition is, so we have the group on Facebook right now. I've put all of the information in there so far. Tomorrow is really going to be, I'm going to share some pictures of the meals that I made. I'm going to just share probably some before and afters that are on the Beachbody website. And I'll probably go ahead and share my before and after of my actual picture of my stomach, which I have not put on social media because I don't feel super comfortable with that, but it is a huge difference. And so if people are on the fence, I want them to really see what it can do. And I will then, anyone who signs up, I've pointed everybody in the direction of their coach so that they don't accidentally get signed up under me. I would hate for that to happen for someone, that maybe you have invited into the group. I definitely want you to get credit for that and have them, falling under you in your organization. And of course, I don't want to take anybody accidentally away from Ashley Howard. So we'll make sure that everybody gets what they need. I'm going to be reaching out to every person that I added, which is quite a few, and I'm excited about that because a lot of them seem very interested in doing this. So I know that we're going to have a group to do it, at least 3 of us that are, so me, Daniela, and Emily's very interested, and I think there's one other person, maybe Catherine, that I added, that's also one of Ashley Howard's coaches that's interested in doing this. So we'll have a good group at least to get started. And I have quite a few prospects in there that I've been talking to for a while about different things. Ultimate Reset can be a little bit intimidating because it's 21 days, because it's very restrictive, and it's really a change outside of your normal life, unless you're already, sort of eating that way. Even for me, I had, really dialed in my nutrition with 2B Mindset, and it was even a huge change from that. So I'm hoping that people will be interested, but I did go ahead and post information about 3-day refresh, and then also just a regular challenge pack with MBF with the 2 nutrition plans. So hopefully we'll have more people joining our group for September. So I'm going to continue our current challenge group in our current BOD group. I guess we're using that term now, not so much challenge group anymore. So Uh, we will be keeping the group that's going on right now, of course, and that will transition into a different theme for September. I'm not sure what we'll do. I'll think about that and announce that next Thursday. So going into September, we'll change that up a little bit, maybe like a back to virtual school. I don't know, something. And I'd like to put some more interactive stuff in there. The participation's gotten pretty quiet. So hopefully that'll come back at the beginning of the month. And then I'm also going to be hosting an Ultimate Reset group. So if people can participate in both, if they're already in the current group, then they would obviously stay there, and then also be added to the Ultimate Reset group as well. So that is September 8th. That will start the Ultimate Reset. Our regular group will be changed over to something else, like I said, for September 1st. Let's see. I don't have a whole lot to go over this evening. I think that is about it. I just really wanted to share recognition, answer any questions anyone had, and then also just kind of give an update on Ultimate Reset. I will absolutely do this, having a group on Facebook, an info group on Facebook again. It's super easily managed. I scheduled almost all of the posts. Some of them I did while I was at work today, but for the most part, I just scheduled the posts, and people have been reaching out to me in the group and then also on the side asking some questions. So I think it was a really great way to just give everybody the information. And the thing is, even if none of these people join right now, I've planted a seed, and I'm sure that they will in the future, especially when I get started and I do this and then I share my next transformation, which hopefully will be equally as good as the one that I had in May. I'm looking to continue that. I'd really, really like to be at my goal personally by the end of the year, so that I can be in maintenance mode in 2021. But we will see, of course. Let's see. I don't think there are any questions, so I'm going to just end the call now. 10 minutes, pretty quick. If you have questions about anything coming up. Oh, I did want to mention that Ashley Stewart she's on vacation, so she's not on the call this evening. She is hosting a bar group in September, and that is something that if you have prospects interested in bar, would be a great opportunity for them to go through it. Bar is a tough one. I will say I did bar. I hated it at first. It was not what I was looking for, as far as, I was so used to having like a really hard cardio session and getting really sweaty and just totally, wiped out after a workout. I can't remember what I had done before it, but it was something that was intense. And then going into bar, at first I had to really tough it out, because what I realized was actually bar was exactly what I needed. I don't have a super challenging time catching on quickly to the workouts. I've done, I get the weight stuff down pretty well. I'm good at mimicking form, that I see in front of me. The dancing stuff, I get that rhythm down. And then, so like Turbo Fire, it took me a little bit, but I got all those rhythms down, and that was fine. And so I haven't had a huge challenge as far as that kind of thing is concerned until I did bar. It was like, oh my God, what the heck are you doing now? Okay, well, now I'm holding these 2-pound weights. Is this really going to do anything? And man, it burns you out. You just burn everything out. And it was a huge exercise in my mental health, which I really needed at that time. And in a lot of these programs, they say the things that you hate the most are the things that you need the most. So that was bar for me. And I will say, saying I hated it is that's kind of a harsh word. I would not actually say that I hated it. I did not hate it. It was just way outside of my norm, very different. I would at some point, if we ever open back up and there's a bar studio left in Harrisonburg, I would like to try an actual bar class. I think that would be cool, just to see how it compares. But I've heard feedback that it compares pretty well to what you would do in a studio. So that's pretty cool. I did like the cards that came with it, the affirmation cards. I like affirmations. So that was pretty cool. But anyway, so Ashley Stewart's hosting a bar group. I think it's going to be really great for her. I think it's going to be really great for everybody who wants to commit to that. and do that in September, while I'm hosting the Ultimate Reset. And then the plan for me, Ultimate Reset goes 3 weeks, of course, so I'll be done slightly before the end of September. The third, I think it's 30-day breakaway. I always forget the name of the running program that's coming out in October. I saw a post today that's launching October 19th. Probably early access, I would assume. I will definitely be doing that program. I like to run a turkey trot if I can, at Thanksgiving. Of course, this year it'll probably be different and, not together in a group, but I would love to be running a 5K at Thanksgiving. I didn't do it last year, and I kind of wish that I would have, or I wished even on that day that I would have. Of course, I wish I would have now, because who knew that we wouldn't be having those types of things this year. But anyway, that will be my plan for October, going through, I assume it's 30 days through November through Thanksgiving, and then we'll figure it out for December and going into the new year. The new year is when Autumn Calabrese's program comes out, 9-week control freak. I am so excited to do that. I did the sample. Wow. If you're looking for something that's difficult, that is definitely one that you'll want to check out. So anyway, that's kind of the plan for the things coming up. If you have any questions, I'm going to post this link in our team page. Just reach out, and hope you're having a great week, and I will see you next week.